Good morning to you. You live in a shoe. Good morning to you. It is a beautiful morning in Indiana. It is 68 degrees. I am on the way into my office and I am drinking this. It's called Cold Pressed Vegetable and Fruit Juice Blend. Daily Greens Harmony Sweet Greens. 4.5 pounds of produce pressed into every bottle. And it is 90 calories for the whole bottle. 0 grams of fat. 22 grams of carbs. And 2 grams of protein. It's actually not bad. It's like one of those green drinks. But I'm gonna try these in the morning instead of like a big bowl of cereal, I think. I went to bed like right after I did my vlog last night. I like drove around for like, well, I went to Walmart to see if they had any patio furniture left, because I just wanted to buy like 2 chairs for our back patio. They had absolutely nothing. And then I went to Meyer. They had absolutely nothing. But I did buy a pair of Lugs boots, which I hadn't worn in forever, but they're really cute. They were $90 and I got them on sale for $40. Do you guys care? Look, here's my bag. What's in my bag? I should do a what's in my bag video, shouldn't I? Totally should. But look, do you guys carry? I carry with me at all times a book. So this is Eliza and Her Monsters. Bottle of water. I'm like so old school, you guys. Like look, with like, I have like an appointment book that I keep like all of my like doctor's appointments, which I mean, I don't know, like hair appointments, meetings with people for life coaching things, stuff like that. So anyway, how's your day? Are you doing well? Oh my God, is it beautiful where you're at? Thoughts and prayers out to the people in South Florida and below that are being hit by the hurricane. Stay safe, please. It feels like we've had a lot of that going on lately, doesn't it? All right, I don't have a whole lot more to say. Just wanted to get on here this morning, and I'm going to try to do a better job of kind of vlogging throughout the day, so. And I haven't read your comments yet from yesterday, because I haven't posted the vlog yet to see what you think about what I should do with my vlog, so I don't know. So today will kind of be a shit show. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hello. It is 1:11 in the morning. And I did my live stream. Well, I'll just tell you my day, because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. And I know I've said that like 5 times now, but like in the last 5 days, I just haven't had a whole lot of really exciting stuff to do. So today I had some stuff to do in my office, and I went there. And then I think I filmed that earlier today, didn't I? I think I did, because I was going to try to film throughout the day, but that didn't end up happening. And then I have been, okay, first of all, I have been so tired all day, and I have nothing to do tomorrow besides make videos, so I am totally going to sleep in tomorrow. But let's see, I came home, and then I filmed my videos, and then I uploaded my videos, and while they were processing, I went to the post office. I went to Fresh Time, and I don't know if I showed it in here. I think I showed it just on my so-called Healthy Life channel. These, I think they're called like Fresh something, I don't know, but they're these like green containers, and they have like one of them, the one I got tonight was called like ginger sriracha noodles, and then the one I got yesterday was couscous. And I actually, on my channel, on my other channel, I said that they were like, the couscous was like 130 calories and there was 2 servings, but I looked today, there were actually 3, which still, it's like, what is that, 390 calories for the whole container? I mean, that's pretty good, right? And it's healthier than macaroni and cheese. and it is really, really good. Like, I was really surprised. And today I got the noodles, and I got some more couscous. So then I came home. I mean, I have been like, literally, I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know if it's the weather change or what, but I have been so tired today. So I came home and I had to go to my meeting tonight. I wanted to go to my meeting anyway. My sponsor texted me and he's like, "Are you going to the meeting tonight?" I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Good. I want to see you. I need a meeting." And so, and I love going to meetings in the fall and like drinking meeting coffee. I don't know, there's just something very spiritual about that to me. And if you're in recovery, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so I finished my videos, came home, took the dogs out, and then I ate my dinner while I watched Dance Moms, and then I took the dogs out and played with them, and then we took a nap for like 40 minutes. And I mean to tell you, like, I slept from like 7:45 to like 8:30, and then I had to leave for my meeting because my meeting's at 9:30. I go to a candlelight meeting. I crashed. Like, a good nap for me is 2 hours. I crashed so hard. Like, I mean, I was out. And I like woke up and Pee-Pee was like this far away from my face, and Tucker was on the pillow looking down at me. And we just, like, it was so like comfy. Like, I don't know why I have this memory. This is so strange, but like, of there being like a foot of snow outside and like being sick. Do you guys remember sick days where you just like don't want to get out of bed? And it's like, I just totally, this is the weirdest thing. Steak and Shake is right down there. I totally had a craving for a patty melt and a shake. And I have not in almost 40 days had any cravings for meat whatsoever. That is really strange. But like, I do feel like I kind of need a cheat day, but we'll talk about that in a second. So, but you know, like when you're just not feeling real great and, you like, your dogs are all around you and you've got 400 blankets and it's so comfy and you don't want to move. Like, that's totally how I felt. But I went to my meeting and then I came home and I did a live stream, and it was kind of cold outside. It's not kind of, it really is cold. It is 52 degrees outside tonight. So just to put this in perspective for you, if you don't live in a place that, like, you know, the temperature is like 32 degrees is freezing. I think most people know that, right? But that's like when about we start having snow. It's like 32 degrees around here. I mean, sometimes it snows like when it's not that cold, which doesn't, I think, seem scientifically possible, obviously, because it has to be 32 degrees to freeze. But anyway, I mean, it's cold tonight. For September, it's cold. And it's rainy. But So I sat outside, and my neighbor came around the corner and scared the hell out of me. And she came on my live stream. She's so funny. And she sat down there for a while. And our patios are so cool right now because, like, hers goes out a little bit because her condo, like, goes out further than ours does in the back. She's a 1-story and we're 2-story. So her patio, which is like, her patio is actually thinner than ours is, like, by half, but it goes out a little bit further because it goes down longer. And then ours, like, juts back, like, probably 3 feet, and then we have this, like, privacy fence. And so she sits out there and I sit out there and read, and we kind of, like, talk. But it's so cool because, like, I'll say, like, so what, like, because she's reading a book. She's reading Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. So anyway, but so yesterday we were out there talking, and she's so sweet. I love her, and she just cracks me up. But I really, really wanted to read tonight. And so I went outside because I was charging my phone because I want to listen to my audiobook for a little bit before I go to bed. But it was too cold to sit outside, and I was like, I am going to sit out here and get some reading done. And so I can't sit inside because I can't have the lights on. Alex is asleep. And no matter what light I have on downstairs, it totally lights up the upstairs bedroom loft. We've been talking lately about needing to get that closed off because it's ridiculous. And the basement is, like, we have an entire basement, but it's not finished. It's like cement. But it would be realistic for me to, like, have an area. I mean, we have furniture down there. We have, like, a big chair that I could, like, which has an ottoman with it, that I could totally, I mean, it was my mom's old chair and ottoman in her old bedroom that's down there. All I would have to do is clean up all of the crap that is down there, and then I would have an area to do my YouNow streams. I have, like, a whole huge, like, business desk down there. So I could do it down there even while I was watching TV, even in the dead of winter. And then also there's like this pull-out couch down there that somebody could sleep on. If we had like planned forever that we were going to make like this area down there. And I have these Oriental rugs that we used to have upstairs because my parents had Oriental rugs in their house. One I gave to my aunt that now I think my dad, when my aunt passed away, came and took it from her house because he wanted it. It had been my parents at their original house. These huge, like, authentic Oriental rugs. But that was so huge that it wouldn't fit in our house. It wouldn't fit in. So my dad came and took it for his house. But I have two down in the basement that are gorgeous. And so Alex and I had talked about, like, until we can finish the basement, because that's like a $10,000 or $20,000 job, that, because our basement's pretty big, that we could, like, lay those down on the ground so we could have, like, a living space down there that we could actually watch TV and stuff. And I have a whole TV with a VCR and, are you ready? Even a Betamax down there. So, like, I could even watch, like, old VCR and a DVD player, VCR movies down there, that because I have tons that I've never thrown out, right? So, like, I could have, like, a little workspace down there to write and stuff like that, like, you know, late at night in the winter when he's, like, you know, going to sleep or whatever. So that's going to be my goal for, like, the next month, is to get that area cleaned out. Like, I have no excuse. And instead of driving around late at night, I can go do that. So that's going to be my goal for this month of September, is to get that done, because I think it's going to be a really cold fall. So then I'm going to have October, November, December, January, February, and part of March. So you're talking about 5.5 months that, I mean, I'm going to have an area to, like, film my YouNow streams and to be able to, like, read and things like that. So if I had a really cozy area to read down there, like, I want just, like, a reading nook in my basement. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be so cool? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that down there in the basement so that I can read. And, yeah. I've always wanted, like, a reading nook, like an area, but our upstairs of our condo isn't big enough. I don't show my basement on any videos because it is, like, legit such a mess, you guys. And it's like our washer and our dryer down there, and then we have these two big poles, and then we have, like, some bookshelves, our luggage. We have, like, all of these millions of boxes of, I mean, I probably have not 30. I bet I probably have, realistically, 10 to 15 huge boxes of books, pictures, DVD players, movies, clothes, bags, just rinkety-tinkety crap that I need to get rid of. I mean, I have so much shit down there that I just throw out. So that is going to be my goal for September. Yeah. And then I'll have a little reading area. Have you guys ever wanted, like, a reading nook area? I think that'd be so nice to have that down there, you know? Or this huge sleigh table that has, like, it's like wood and then there's slate on it. I swear I just saw a shooting star, but, like, this doesn't seem like shooting star weather. So that's my goal for September. So anyway, then he went to bed early. Alex went to his, I could not make it out there because he went over there at like 7:45, 8. My meeting, I had to leave for at 8:30, so there was no point for me to go over to his mom's house, but it was his grandma, his abuela's birthday. She was 87, and they had, like, cake and a rapist for her and stuff like that, and they had a bunch of people over there. But I couldn't go because I had to go to my meeting, and I probably would have just skipped my meeting had my sponsor not asked me, but I needed to be there. So now I think it's a plane. But anyway, planes, trains, and automobiles. But so yeah, it's been a really good day, and I sat outside. Okay, so I was charging my phone and I sat outside, and I'm trying to read this anthology that I read last year edited by Stephanie Perkins, called Summer Days and Summer Nights. And I'm really struggling getting through it, but, like, I haven't really tried a whole lot this summer, or I would have. So I sat outside tonight and I read one of the stories. I have 130 pages left of this book, and I just need to get it done because I'm trying to finish all of the books that I read. I'm still reading, like, 4 books that I started in 2016, and I want them done because there's so many books I have right now that I'm going to read. Now, I have decided for the month of October, and I am going to do a TBR, to be read, on my BookTube channel. I am reading only scary books. I'm going to read, I cannot remember who sent them to me, but thank you for all of the Goosebumps books. Was that Ricky? I can't remember. But I'm going to read as many of those Goosebumps books that I can. I'm going to read as many of those Scholastic books that you guys know I'm addicted to, that I buy and I chase all over town. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Go to some of the thrift stores and buy them. See if they have any. And then I'm going to read this booktuber that I'm friends with, Richard Denny. He wrote a book called Library of Souls. I'm going to read that because I just ordered it tonight on Amazon. And what else? The Raven Boy series, I think I'm going to read. Friday Nights at Freddy's and Final Girls. I've got like 3 scary young adult books that I'm going to read in October. And anything Halloween related. If you guys know any really good Halloween related books, even if they're not like scary, but if they're a little weird, that would be great. Recommend below, please. What is the scariest, if you guys are readers, what is the scariest book you've ever read? And do not say The Stand by Stephen King. Because if it's a Stephen King book and it's over 300 pages, don't list it, because I won't read it. I bought that stupid It, and I was so excited about reading it all summer, and it is really well written, but I mean, I had such a hard time getting into it. Maybe I will, in the month of October, try to get Helter Skelter done, but that's like 40, it's like a 1,200 page book, so that's like 40 pages a day. Maybe I should do it between now and then. That would only be 20 pages a day, but 20 pages a day of Helter Skelter is really long. What if I went through it and I just tried to see how my mind thinks? You guys, I'm such a kid. I am. Okay, so if I went in and I tried to figure out how many pages Helter Skelter is total to read, and between now and the end of the year, I split it up to see like how much. I just want to read it by the end of the year. That's my goal. So, yeah. You guys love to read. I'm like into this reading frenzy right now. Like, I'm reading so many good books. I'm listening to Openly Straight by Bill Conenberg, who apparently was like, I don't know, like a sports guy. Do you guys know who this is? Like, apparently he's really smart, or really famous. But anyway, he wrote this young adult book called Openly Straight about this gay kid. It is so good. And there's a sequel to it, so I can't wait to read the sequel. But yeah. I love when you get into a book and it's so good and you know that there's a sequel. I have so many audiobooks. I'm trying not to buy anymore, but I did just like use my credit for that one. But there's like 10 more audiobooks that I want. But like now this one, I mean, I've got like 4 hours left. No, I've got like 6 hours left. And I started it like 2 nights ago or the night before. So I'm averaging like a book and a half a week right now on Audible. I just love filling my life with art and music and books and TV shows and movies and all that kind of stuff. I also have to catch up on Jane the Virgin. I told Alex, I said, okay, in the next month, since they're coming on TV, I'm going to catch up on Jane the Virgin and How to Get Away with Murder. I didn't even watch all last season of How to Get Away with Murder, so I need to watch all last season. And then I also need to catch up on The Walking Dead, because like, I'm literally on episode 2 of last season. I just kind of like gave up on TV. Do you guys ever go through that? Like last year, I was so into making YouTube videos, and I was really so focused on BookTube that like I became infatuated with reading. I was reading so much, and I in fact didn't even read as much as I wanted to last year. Last year I read 63 books, 62 books, and I really wanted to read more than that. My goal for this year was 100, okay? I'm not even halfway through there yet. But one of my favorite booktubers, Books and Lala, she put something up the other day. She's at like 95 books. She's like almost there. I have so many booktuber people that I'm friends with or know that like they read like 150 books a year. I'm like, how do you do it? Like, but when I sit down, I always read like when I sat down with Eliza and her monsters the other day, I literally sat down and read like 130 pages like that. So if I gave myself the time through the day, if I said, okay, I'm gonna make if I was smart, okay, like I typically only have to work like 2 days a week, right? Which means I have like, well, 3 days a week, which means I have 2 days completely just to make videos. If on those days, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and make my, but see, I can't, because like if something happens throughout the day, that's what I make my video on, right? So then like I can't make my videos ahead of time. But if I was like, okay, I'm gonna go outside and I'm just gonna read for like 2 hours, but I haven't been writing as much as I need to be writing either. How to get it all done in a day. The thing is it's none of it like things I don't love to do. That's the problem. It's like all things I love to do. I love to write. I love to read. I love to watch movies. I love to watch TV. I love to read books. I love to do YouTube videos. I love all of it. It's just like so fun to me. But it's like, when do I find the time for it? And you know what's really interesting is like the one thing that is gone from my life recently. Oh my God, there's a Fresh Time right there and I didn't even know it. It's right down the street from my office. I'm like driving by my office. I didn't even know that's there. It's like in this apartment building they built in Broderpool. It's so cool. It's called The Coil. But I bet they are so expensive to live up there. But anyway, do you guys want to see a little bit of what Broderpool looks like? So this is where my office is. That's the Vogue Theater right there. I'll show you. I'll do a little drive-by and you guys can see. So this is Broderpool. This is like the really artsy area. And this is late at night, obviously. But this is like the really artsy area of Indianapolis. And these are like all the bars. There's Insomnia cookies that everybody talks about. They're okay. So if you ever want to stalk me, I'm showing you really basically where you can stalk me. I did not know there was a Cold Stone Creamery right there. Pitaya, which is really cute. And then this bagel Broderpool Deli, like everybody talks about that place. And then there's this huge Starbucks. And then there's Brothers, which is like this huge bar in Indianapolis. I don't know if it's a chain. Is it a chain? Broderpool's basically like where all the college like bars are. Butler comes here. Lava is like a vape lounge. Burger Fuel. This is really cool. This is like an old garage, do you see? And they turned it into like this burger place. And then over here is where my office is. Well, kind of, upstairs. But here's the corner wine bar. The Runners Forum is right there. See? College kids. Do you see them across the street partying? It's 1:30. Do you know where your children are? The garden table. This is a, look, right here, this is a vegetarian restaurant. Fresh Juicery, local eatery. Eva Maison is like a skincare place. Bamboo is a hair salon. Nicey are like, they have these like icicles that taste like different. They have every brand and they have like corn on the cob. They have like the weirdest ones. Then here is 317 Burger. My office is right on top of 317 Burger. You can't really see it, but it's like the windows on top. Do you guys see up there? Do you see up there? There it is. There's my office. And then right here is the Monkey's Tail. You see they're out there. They were doing karaoke earlier. And yeah. So that's Broderpool. You guys are like, Peter, we really could give a rat's ass about that. Well, you got to see it anyway. So, where should I go next? Look at this. I think these offices are so cool. I would love to have my office up there. Look at that. Noodles and Company. But I have such a huge office for what I pay. I mean, I have a waiting area. I have my office where like I do like meetings with people, like group meetings with people when I'm like doing team leadership stuff. It's also where I used to see clients. Then I have an office room where I have like my printer and like my files and all that kind of stuff. I have a bathroom, I have a walkway, and then I have like my little private office area where I go in there and I just kind of hang out. Do you guys have a Kilroy? Okay, Kilroy's is like only to Bloomington, Indiana, isn't it? Oh my God, no, we don't need all that. So this is Kilroy's, do you see over there? And that's like an IU bar, I think. Almost positive. But like, see, do you see how packed it is? So Kilroy's is like this huge place in Indiana that people go to party. So if you're ever in Indianapolis and you want to go to like a bar place. Okay, I had to shut that off because somebody was like, don't put me on camera, and shouted it at my car. So you're not on camera, I took you off, I edited the end of it out. You're not on camera. But anyway, that was my little tour of Broderpool. So if you're ever in Indianapolis, you should go to Broderpool. It's really cute, it's artsy, and you may see me there. Although I used to walk around a lot, I don't really walk around a lot anymore. And, yeah, so. I'm trying to think of what else I could talk about. Oh, I was talking about, like, how it's so hard for me to, like, get all this stuff done, but it's like, I don't know, like, I really think I need to start scheduling out my, like, I need to look at my week on a Sunday, and I need to say, okay, so, like, because I'm gonna, like, this is for real, like, this is no bullshit. From the time that I sit down, well, first of all, the first thing I do in the morning, you guys want to kind of know what my day looks like? Okay, so I get up. If I don't have to go into my office at all, then I am really lazier than if I have to go into my office. So if I have to go into my office, and let's say like today I had to be in there at 1 o'clock, right? So I get up at 11:30, I take the dogs out immediately, and then I go downstairs and I throw up my vlog and I like start uploading the videos, and then I put it, what am I saying? And then I put it on YouTube, and so that it can process while I'm gone. Now, I will tell you that the YouTube editor is changing as of September 20th, and I don't know how to edit on iMovie, and I'm gonna have to teach myself, but that's gonna really throw a wrench in what I do, because I'm gonna have to like put all my pieces together before I leave the house, and then throw that up on YouTube. I mean, it's gonna take me a little bit longer, not much, but I do that, and then I go to the office, and then I come home, and then I film my videos. Now, let me just tell you, it literally takes me from the time that I sit down. Okay, usually what I do is I make my main channel video, so while I'm gone through the day, I kind of think to myself, like, okay, what do I want to make a video about today? I never know until the day. And then I'm like, okay, what do I make a video about? And, you know, I either talk to somebody and they give me an idea, or one of you out there tweets me something or direct messages me something and says, hey, you should check into this. So I'll watch a video, or I'll just happen to come across like a Gigi Gorgeous video or Tina Mojo, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. And then, yes, I am subscribed to those people. Yes, I do watch their videos, some of them. And then I make my main channel video, and then I throw it up on starting to process. And then I while it's uploading, I do my other two, like BookTube channel video and my weight loss channel. And then when that's done, I like do everything I have to do to upload it. It literally takes me like 2 minutes to throw on and everything. I mean, I just copy and paste it, tag it, do all that kind of stuff, and then come up with a thumbnail. The thumbnail takes me about 2 more minutes. So my whole process of putting the videos together, getting them ready, is about an hour and a half max. And then I just have to wait for them to upload, and that's really what takes the most time. And Lord, please tell me that I put my vlog up tonight. Did I put my vlog up? If I look, I'm gonna be so pissed if I didn't put my vlog up. I'm almost positive I did. But anyway, so we'll read through some of the comments of the vlog here in just a second. But anyway, and then I usually go get something to eat and check the post office if I go to the post office, and then I come home. Okay, but like what I need to do is, so that takes me an hour and a half of my day. It's not like it takes me 5 hours to do YouTube. I don't really spend that much time on social media. I'll tell you when I do like Twitter and Snapchat and Goodreads. Goodreads is a big one that I do recently, is when I am like taking breaks from stuff. So if I'm sitting there like waiting for a video to upload, that's when I'll go through like social media. Then I take a shower sometimes before videos or after videos, it depends. I usually, like, or in the mornings before I leave, but very rarely, unless I've got a lot of extra time, which is why I always throw in a hat. And then I usually take a shower when I come home before I do my videos. And then what was I gonna say? I'm gonna pull into this Kroger and read some of the comments. But see, like if I scheduled out my week, then I could have all that stuff done at like 10 o'clock in the morning. My videos would go up early, and then I could, you know, read for 2 hours during the day, but which is more of a reward for me. And then I could write for 3 to 4 hours a day, do a YouNow stream for 2 hours a day. That's 8 hours of a work day doing things I absolutely love and enjoy, and then I'm getting a full night's rest. But see, I'm stupid because I don't plan my day out. So starting this week, I'm gonna start planning my day out a little bit more. I wanted to read through some of the comments because I asked you guys what you wanted as far as longer or shorter vlogs. So we should see what you have to say, shouldn't we? Oh, the camera is gonna die here in just a second. So I'm not gonna get it's like the battery is like hot. So I'm not gonna get to answer a lot of these. Oh my God, Meet My Neighbors has 1,000 views on it. Okay, Michelle said, I love long videos. Hi, Michelle. Say hi to Gavin and Preston. The Cat's Meow says, I don't notice the length of your vlogs. The content is much more important to me. I often play your videos as I go about tasks around the house. You give me so much great advice. You're like a life Aw, thank you so much. Anita said, oh, you got my shark card. Yes, Anita, I love that shark card. The week of your birthday, you went on and on about sharks. Okay. Fino Barbie doll said, Lordy, houses up north are close together. They're condos. So we share a condo unit together. The house next to us shares a condo unit together. They're like 2 condos together. Hers goes like this and ours goes like this. So that's why you see my doorway that way and her doorway is around the corner. So like they're units. I don't know if that makes sense. They're not like townhouses. It looks like one, if you're sitting there, it looks like one big house if you're looking at it with 2 entrances. Creason, oh hey Creason, said, I like the thumbnails and titles the way they are. The title is captivating and you could see that in the thumbnail, but I think it's best if you have an interesting title like you usually do. I am Chris said, the longer the better. I really enjoy long chatty videos. They are really relaxing to me. Okay, thank you. Christine says, 35 minutes is perfect. Just be you, Peter. This will be about 35 minutes. Anita said, good, oh, let me go through. Natalie N said 45 minutes. Anita said, be proud of yourself for the weight loss. Erica Beth said, long videos, please. 30 minutes, the minimum. I love your long videos. 45 minutes to an hour, said Sherry Lynn. I love the long ones, said Sarah. Yes, Peter, I also love the pop culture references. Julie Martin said, hi, Peter, I know it's selfish, but I love your longer videos. I mean, I like doing the longer videos, you guys. It's just like, I'm getting consistently now, like I used to get like between like 2,000 and 2,500 views of video, and now I'm getting like 1,500 to 2,000, and it's not like I don't really care so much about the view count, but it seems to me that less people are watching it. So it's like, I want to make you guys happy. I want to give you the content that you want, if that makes sense. So that's why I was asking the question. But I can do whatever. I mean, baby, I can do 2-hour vlogs if you want it. I mean, I love this. I mean, I love this so much. I want you to know, I feel like it is such a privilege to do what I do. You know, to be able to come on here and have 220, even 20 people know who I am and watch these. I mean, it's crazy, right? So, I mean, this is such a privilege for me to be able to do this and actually have people listen to what I have to say. Nobody's wanted to listen to what I had to say most of my life, and it's such a cool thing. I love it. It's just, I love it so much, and you guys make it so valuable for me. So, thank you. If you have suggestions for what you want me to do on this channel, just let me know, and I'll do the best I can to do it. So, with that, I'm going to bid you good night. I hope I remember to edit out the guy that wanted to be edited out, because I feel bad about that. And I love you, and I will talk to you later. So, good night, guys. Bye.